And now back to the Schmuck Cable Network News Alert. At least 8 people died and 38 were injured in a crush outside of a stadium hosting an African Cup of Nations soccer game in Cameroon, the government said in a statement on Tuesday. Witnesses said it happened when stadium stewards closed the gates and stopped allowing people in. Officials said about 50,000 people had tried to attend the match. The stadium has a capacity of 60,000 people, but it was not meant to be more than 80% full for the game because of restrictions on the size of the crowd amid the coronavirus pandemic. So I guess these will be counted as COVID deaths. And all this for a game with a final score of 2-1. Thrilling. Why does Don Lemon always look like he just ate a lemon? In music news, old crazy Canadian man Neil Young has pulled his music from Spotify because Joe Rogan, Truth About COVID, vaccines, real doctors, etc. You know, Neil Young used to be a hippie, free speech, anti-censorship, my body, my choice. Certainly not down with Big Pharma. Old man, take a look at yourself. Maybe you were once like me. And now, with the second longest winning streak, transgender Amy Schneider had her 39th consecutive win on Jeopardy Monday, proving women can be just as smart as men. 80-year-old Bob Dylan just sold his entire recorded music catalog to Sony Music for over $150 million. Dylan already sold his songwriting rights to Universal for $300 million in 2020. In unrelated news, Jacob Dylan just retired from whatever it is he does. Meta, Facebook, reveals it built one of the world's fastest supercomputers. The research supercluster will focus primarily on AI applications and powering the company's metaverse applications and destroying life as we know it. The New York Times recently conducted a study that found more than 3/4 of all U.S. COVID deaths have occurred among people 65 years of age and older. And yet, younger Americans are more fearful of COVID than older Americans. This research has sociologists worried that we are, quote, raising a bunch of pussies. Knowledge is the enemy.